What's going on? Today we're going to be going over Battles of Legend, Monsters Revenge, some of the card prices now, where I think of them, and where I think they're going. So stay tuned. We got a little bit of a market watch for you today. So first off, let's start with Dragon Master Magia. It does kind of suck that this card is only in the quarter century secret rare. I get why Konami did this. I'm not necessarily mad because I don't think this is going to be a meta impact. It is crazy. If you can get this card on the field, more power to you. You're probably going to get 2 negates out of it. But other than that, the getting this card onto the field is absolutely crazy. And yeah, I really it would just take a lot. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's cooking with this. So if you're out there cooking with this, send me a link. If you have a YouTube page of your deck profile that showcases this card, I would love to see it. I might even I'll showcase you on this channel to share this. But I think at the end of the day, it's great for collectors. I mean, they're gonna have to reprint this eventually for for everyone to be able to get and mess around with this, because some people just want to go to locals and mess around and even try to do this, and they can't do it because it's $500. It was, and right now I'm looking at Gamers Choice. This is their price. I would show TCG. We'll get to TCG in a second and their prices, but TCG doesn't have the photo. I do love the artwork. It looks incredible. I'd love to have this card, but yeah, I'm trying to imagine how they would reprint this. Maybe like a Mega Tin promo, like ultra rare. They could actually give it away at the shops as an ultra rare, even do like a Lost Art maybe type of thing, or like a fall reprint set like Mavens or something. Like they could bring it back, but it does kind of suck for like the dudes who just played Dark Magician Blue Eyes with their buddy at the kitchen table. It hurts them. I mean, I guess you could still do proxy cards, but it does hurt folks like that who don't really want to spend money, because like Dark Magician Blue Eyes decks are relatively cheap compared to sticking up to the meta. So sucks for them, and it kind of sucks for anybody that truly wants this card. You're gonna have to pay up or buy a bunch of cases probably, or be lucky. You never know. I pulled a SP Little Knight out of a Walmart pack, so people can get lucky. But let's look at some of these prices on TCG Player. Right now, these are all pre-sales. I would highly recommend, just because there aren't many people selling this. You can see 7 listings, 12 listings, 14 listings. Once this starts circulating around in the community, these prices I feel like will drop. I think Dragon Master Magia might stay around where it's at, because it started around 250, 300. Now it's up to 500. I think it even went to, let's see, I think it even spiked at one time. Let's look at the data. None really sold, so it's about spiking at 600, but you got one for 700. Not many listings. So these will, Konami prints a lot of these cards. But yeah, so I think, yeah, this one will probably stay around where it's at. Let's see, okay, there we go. Tournament Revenge, there we go. Alright, a lot of these, I think, fan of U-Bell, I think this will drop. It is a meta card. It will be in the meta. If you faced the new U-Bell deck without this card, it's pretty good deck. It's pretty good deck. Spiritual Beasts, I think it depends on where it does fall in the meta. I think Gigantic Sprite's kind of okay where it's out. It'll probably drop. I think a lot of these will drop. Sky Striker Ace Ray, alternate art, I think this could stay where it's at just because of its whole historical context with the game. But yeah, I think, this card, just the art's amazing. I think, and the name is really cool. But yeah, I think a lot of these cards will drop. And look, Phantom of U-Bell, $65. Um, I I don't think this will stick at all. I mean, it already started at 80 and it's already free falling. And here's why. Do you remember the last Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge? What was the top card out of that? Or at least that we thought was going to be the top card out of that. It was Assault Synchron, a generic level 2 tuner that could easily special summon itself. It's not even $8.95. I think it's like $5. It's $4.70. You can get $5 plus shipping and tax, of course. Yeah, $5. This card was like $50, $60. Can we even look at the history? Can we look at the 1 year history? Yeah. I'm not even sure, but I remember when this first came out, it was like $40, $50, and it was like 1 per box. So if Phantom of U-Bell is 1 per box, I think the price at the very least will drop. It has to, unless it's short printed. If it's short printed, we have a different story. But I think everyone thought Assault Synchron was going to be short printed, and it wasn't. The next sleeper, I think, in this set. I would say you could wait on a lot of these cards. Wait for it to come out. The prices will drop, even on cards like Branded Fusion, who I think this gets a nice rarity upgrade. I don't like how this set kind of kept some cards the same, such as Mirror Jade stayed in Ultra Rare. I think that could have been bumped to a Secret Rare. I don't know why they kept it as an Ultra Rare. That beats me. 68 cents, yeah. It would have, 1, looked nice as a secret rare. 2, it would have differentiated from the structure deck. So, the structure deck loses more value, I think, this way than if it were a secret rare. That's just my take on that. But, yeah, I think this should have been a secret rare. But Branded Fusion as a secret rare, this is a nice card. Way big upgrade compared to the super rare, which you could argue that in the structure deck this card should have got the ultra rare slot in that, but it was Mirror Jade. So you would think everything should get bumped, especially with the history and lore of Albaz. These cards should be just getting rarity bumps out the wazoo. Maybe they're saving it. Who knows what they could be doing. Rarity Collection 3 maybe. Because we know Albaz got in there. He sure did. Yeah, so, and then let's check out some of the prices over on Gamer's Choice. Kind of about the same. Let's see where their U-Bell is. 59. So it's a few bucks cheaper, and it's out of stock. So people are buying these. People are spending the money. I think it's going to go down. I think, to me, it's going to go down. It could go down to 20, and I think it could go down to 20. I mean, it depends on how many people really hop on U-Bell after this, because there's obviously the people who already have the U-Bell deck. There's just one additional piece. So I can maybe see them paying the $60 just because that's all they're going to need is the one card, and they have a locals or a regional coming up. And that's really where you spend the money, because you need that card right now. You need as fast as possible. But if you're just thinking about playing U-Bell and getting the rest of the deck, you should definitely wait. I think this is a $20 card. The highest I think it's going to stop could be 40, but this is all speculation. You don't have to take my word for it, but this is just my guessing prediction of where this card's going to fall. I think a Harpoor is good. It is at 3 off the ban list. $60. I mean, it's for the QCR. I think this could say. I think this also needs one more piece. Because it's off the list, but nobody's playing Orcus really. At least not at my locals. I haven't seen anybody come to my locals and playing Orchest. Diviner Herald. This isn't bad. I think this could go down. I think Lubellion could go down. Branded Fusion probably will stay there because that is the main card. But I think a lot of these card prices can go down. Like if they don't have the history, I mean, Diviner has its own strange history, being a Herald card and its application in a variety of decks with its generic send of a fairy from deck or graveyard. It has its application, so it could hold for that. It is a beautiful card. The original Secret Rare was gorgeous. It's just one of those cards you like looking at the end of the day. Snatch Steal is a cool card, if you're an OG Yu-Gi-Oh player, but it doesn't have its applications in today's meta, really. I mean, it's still banned, I'm pretty sure. But for those Go players out there, or just even a collector who remembers how fucking awesome Snatch Steal was back in the day, yeah, it was a good card. But yeah, I think that's pretty appropriate, but I think a lot of these are going to fall, so my request to you guys is just wait a little bit, and I think you'll be able to get the cards you want for a far less price. Let's take Assault Synchron as the lesson here. This was a $40 or $50 card pre-sales. As soon as it released, I mean, look at this. I mean, even from this, when it was $8 in July, dropped half the price. So this could very well happen with Phantom of Yubel, and it's even already dropping now. So yeah, so it started here and now it's free falling because people are realizing there's a lot of these cards out there, and there are a lot of these cards out there. All the Walmart packs, all the Target packs, all your local packs. Wherever there's packs out there, the TCG player boxes that people are going to order and open. There's a lot of these cards out there. It's kind of hard to believe just how many. In every state in the United States, in every Walmart, in every Target, in every state are all getting these packs, and they're going to have Yubels in them. It's not like Rarity Collection 1 where they're off the shelves. You couldn't find that thing in the stores anywhere. Look, go to your Walmart now. You can find Rarity Collection 2 probably stacked. I know I went to 2 stores recently just to look to see if it's still there. It is stacked on the shelf. So cards like that aren't being opened, but there's no people already have those cards. If you're a competitive player, all the cards in Rarity Collection 2 and probably even Rarity Collection 1, you had those cards. They're just a cooler rarity. So the prices drop. It kind of makes the market fluctuate in a crazy way. But anyway, that's my take on this. And there's one card that I do think my buddy actually told me about this card. He's a Sprite player, and it is, let me see if I can bring the picture. Yeah, Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. This is a $5 card, and I think it's about $5.50 on TCG player. But he is cooking with some ways to use this in Sprite. I'm not really a Sprite player. I know it's level 2 applications, but he says this is an easy way to spam out a Toad. So let me just double check. I think this is the card he showed me that he threw in his deck. I'm looking at a text right now. Bear with me. That's that guy. Yeah. So he's using this. You can read the card yourself. When I read it, I wasn't really getting how it's going to help. But he says it's going to help in his Sprite deck, level 2 Aqua. Really, it's the fact that it's an Aqua level 2 water monster for Totally Awesome. So he's going to be trying to spam out Totally Awesome with this dude. So keep an eye out on this card. This is the card I would recommend you keep an eye out for if you're a Sprite player. I think you're going to be able to do alright with this. But yes, so that's my take. let me know what your take is on this set. Do you like this set? What cards are you looking for out of this set? Um, and yeah. So let me know what you think about the set. But that's it for the video. You can catch me later. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.